Today we have a spoiler series, heavy Chevy. The paint's all scratched up, the decals are missing, the motor is dull, the windshield is lightly scratched, but in overall good shape. We see the base isn't too terribly tarnished, but has rub marks from track wear. The wheels are in decent shape, but we're going to replace them anyway. We have a dark interior, brown in color I think, and we're going to polish this motor and the base to mirror like quality. So let's get started. Okay, we've got the heavy Chevy taken apart. We'll set the interior and the windshield to the side. We're going to take the motor out. We'll dip it in the stripper. I'm using citrus strip. Nice and thick, and make sure you get it all on the bottom in case you want to do a color change. I don't know yet. I'm going to look it up, see what colors they have for this car. I like the black top, so we might do something with the black top. And this is the base. I think the wheels look really good, and I'm thinking I might just save those wheels, leave them on there, maybe touch up the centers with a little Malto pen. But other than that, they look good. I'm probably going to pop the axles off so I can polish the base, and then we'll go from there. Onward and upward. I got to polish the motor too. I got to tap the bottom. I drilled it out, as you can see right there. Tap the bottom so I can put a screw in there. Oh, that'll help me hold it. I'm going to polish it, make it shine. Okay, we got this heavy Chevy painted a nice spectral blue. It came out real nice. There was some toning on the body, as you can see along there. I polished it really good, and even after polishing it, you can still see the toning. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put some decals on here and get it ready for assembly. We got these decals from Second Chance Redlines. We're going to go ahead and put them on. I'm going to soak them in some water and get them ready to go on. You soak them for about 30 seconds in water, and it gets them ready to release from the paper and makes it really nice. I usually do stickers rather than decals, get them from the Redline shop, but this time I've opted for the decals. Okay, we're going to start with the trunk, I guess. Slap a little water on there. Okay, I'm going to slide the decal off the paper a little bit. And I'll stick it right there on the back of the car. Kind of hard to see. Okay, I'm going to slide the stripes into place. Roll into the valley of that spoiler. Take a little piece of paper towel, or kitchen towel, as Marty says. I don't know why these look a little short to me. Okay. And then we're going to put the top ones on. Now, a lot of folks might remember there were two stripes to go down, one on each side. I've opted not to go with that because I see a lot of them that don't have them. So that's what we're going to do. I like the paint color, so I'm going to stick more to the paint, but it needs the stripes. We could go without the stripes if we wanted to, but I want to put stripes on this one. You ever seen water that didn't want to soak up? Okay. What do you think? Does that look straight? I got to say, I think that's close. We're going to clear coat over them after they dry. Usually let them dry overnight. It moved on us a little bit there. Okay, we got the stripes on. We're going to go ahead and put some numbers on the door. We're going to go with the number 5. We'll soak that in some water. I usually dip them and set them out for about 30 seconds. It helps from release from the paper. Slide that number on there like that and put it in place. Make sure we get it straight. Let that dry. We'll clear coat it onto assembly. Okay, here it is. We've got the heavy Chevy in Spectre Flame blue with decals. We clear coated over the decals to make it look nicer and to seal in the decals to protect them against future wear. Not that anybody's going to play with it, it's going in my display case. But now we're going to put it back together. Okay, we got the windshield here, which was in really good shape. I did dip it in the Pledge Floor Shine, but it looks brand new. I was surprised. We cleaned up the interior, and the way this fits on here is this one hole in the back interior goes there like that, and you see the little tab in the front sets in that little groove. And the base, we wire wheeled it, polished it, highlighted some details. We are not going to change the wheels because I think these look great. Anytime you can save the original, it's always a good idea. So let's get busy putting it back together. Some of these cars, they have a little lip on the front cowl vent. You have to set the windshield in, but not this one. I don't know how much of this kind of stuff you guys like to see, me assembling the cars and stuff like that. So if you could, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you enjoyed seeing of me doing the restorations, and I'll try to edit the videos accordingly. I know some people like to see the painting and all that, but I don't really have a paint booth or anything like that. I just, right, you know what I did? I forgot to put the motor in. Okay, the motor rests in that little hole right there. Make sure we line it up. Get it kind of in position. Some of these cars, they have a little groove in the front that the front part of the engine has to sit in. This one doesn't. You got to be careful, make sure it's straight, because if you don't, it'll be all crooked. And this here screw goes in right beside the post. Alright, we just set the motor in the engine bay. Put a screw in the bottom of it to keep it tight to the body. Some people use epoxy, some people use super glue, which is fine if you're sticking it in your cabinet, your display cabinet. Me, I just like to make sure that it's going to stay in there no matter what. Make sure the engine is straight, and that's not. There we go. And there we have a Hot Wheels Spoiler Series Red Line Heavy Chevy in Spectre Flame Blue with a fresh set of decals. Looking nice as always. If you enjoyed this video, how about leave me a thumbs up? Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. YouTube tells me that only 2% of the people that watch my videos are subscribed, so please, all you strangers out there, don't be a stranger. Hit that subscribe button and join today. Thank you for watching.